Amsterdam Schiphol ground, November 121 Tango Tango, ready for pushback, requesting runway 18 center.
November 121 Tango Tango, pushback approved, expect runway 18 center.
Pushback approved, November 121 Tango Tango.
Bravo 718 Papa Yankee, contact Amsterdam Schiphol Tower on 119.22.
Contacting Amsterdam Schiphol Tower on 119.22, Bravo 718 Papa Yankee. Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Delta 1543, ready for pushback, requesting runway 24.
Delta 1543, pushback approved, expect runway 24.
Pushback approved, Delta 1543. Amsterdam Schiphol ground, November 121 Tango Tango, ready to taxi to runway 18 center.
November 121 Tango Tango, taxi to runway 18 center, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 18 center, November 121 Tango Tango. Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Delta 1543, ready to taxi to runway 24.
Delta 1543, taxi to runway 24, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 24, Delta 1543. Delta 1543, request frequency change.
Delta 1543, contact Amsterdam Schiphol Tower on 119.22.
Contacting Amsterdam Schiphol Tower on 119.22, Delta 1543.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Kilo Lima Mike 420, ready for pushback, requesting runway 18 left. Kilo Lima Mike 420, pushback approved, expect runway 18 left.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Delta Uniform Tango Charlie Hotel, ready to taxi to runway 18 left.
Pushback approved, Kilo Lima Mike 420. Delta Uniform Tango Charlie Hotel, taxi to runway 18 left, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 18 left, Delta Uniform Tango Charlie Hotel. Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Delta Uniform Tango Charlie Hotel, ready to taxi to runway 27.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Kilo Lima Mike 420, ready to taxi to runway 18 left. Delta Uniform Tango Charlie Hotel, taxi to runway 27, contact tower when ready. Kilo Lima Mike 420, taxi to runway 18 left, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 18 left, Kilo Lima Mike 420.
Taxiing to runway 27, Delta Uniform Tango Charlie Hotel. Amsterdam Schiphol ground, LL 927 Super, ready for pushback, requesting runway 27.
LL 927 Super, pushback approved, expect runway 27.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, LL 04 Heavy, ready for pushback, requesting runway 27.
LL 04 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 27.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, LL5, ready for pushback, requesting runway 27.
Pushback approved, LL 04 Heavy.
LL5, pushback approved, expect runway 27.
Pushback approved, LL5.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Echo Lima Alpha Lima 1, ready to taxi to runway 27.
Pushback approved, LL 927 Super.
Echo Lima Alpha Lima 1, taxi to runway. Taxiing to runway 27, Echo Lima Alpha Lima 1. Echo Lima Alpha Lima 1, give way to aircraft ahead.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, LL 04 Heavy, ready to taxi.
LL 04 Heavy, taxi to runway 27, contact tower when ready. Give way to aircraft, Echo Lima Alpha Lima 1.
Hold ground, November 460 Whiskey Kilo, ready for pushback.
November 460 Whiskey Kilo, hold position. Kilo Lima Mike 420, request permission to cross runway 27.
November 460 Whiskey Kilo.
Kilo Lima Mike 420, cross runway 27. Crossing runway 27, Kilo Lima Mike 420.
Full ground, LL 927 Super, ready to taxi to runway 27.
LL927 Super, taxi to runway 27, contact tower when ready.
Hold ground, LL02, ready for pushback.
LL02, hold position.
Stand by. LL04 Heavy.
Hold ground, LL5, ready to taxi to runway 27.
LL5, taxi to runway 27, contact tower when ready.
27, LL5.
LL02.
Runway 27, LL927 Super.
LL02, pushback approved.
LL02.
November 460 Whiskey Kilo, pushback approved.
November 460 Whiskey Kilo.
Hold ground, Kilo Lima Mike 11 Heavy, ready for pushback, requesting runway 27.
Kilo Lima Mike 11 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 27.
Hold ground, November 677 Kilo Oscar, ready for pushback. Amsterdam skip hold ground, speaker 289 Heavy, request taxi to parking. Pushback approved, Kilo Lima Mike 11 Heavy.
November 677 Kilo Oscar, hold position.
November 677 Kilo Oscar.
Speaker 289 Heavy, taxi to parking.
Tango Charlie Hotel, request permission to cross runway 18 left. Taxi into parking, speaker 289 Heavy.
Delta Uniform Tango Charlie Hotel, cross runway 27, please expedite. Delta Uniform Tango Charlie Hotel, cross runway 18 left.
Left, Delta Uniform Tango Charlie Hotel.
Hold ground, November 460 Whiskey Kilo, ready to taxi. Amsterdam Schiphol ground, speaker 138 Heavy, ready to push back, requesting runway 24.
November 460 Whiskey Kilo, taxi to runway 27, contact tower when ready. November 460 Whiskey Kilo, good way to aircraft ahead. Speed with 138 Heavy, pushback approved.
November 460 Whiskey Kilo.
LL927 Super, request permission to cross runway 18 left.
Pushback approved, version 138 Heavy.
LL04 Heavy, request permission to cross runway 18 left.
LL927 Super, cross runway 18 left.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Kilo Lima Mike 11 Heavy, ready to taxi to runway 27. Crossing runway 18 left, LL927 Super.
LL04 Heavy, hold position.
Holding position. LL04 Heavy.
Kilo Lima Mike 11 Heavy, taxi to runway 27, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 27, Kilo Lima Mike 11 Heavy.
LL04 Heavy, cross runway 18 left.
Crossing runway 18 left. LL04 Heavy.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground. Foxtrot 1978 Alpha, ready for pushback, requesting runway 24.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Virgin 138 Heavy, ready to taxi to runway 24.
LL5, request permission to cross runway 18 left.
Speedbird 289 Heavy, request permission to cross runway 18 left.
Foxtrot 1978 Alpha, pushback approved, expect runway 24. Virgin 138 Heavy, taxi to runway 24, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 24, Virgin 138 Heavy.
Pushback approved. Foxtrot 1978 Alpha.
LL5, cross runway 18 left. Crossing runway 18 left, LL5. Speedbird 289 Heavy, cross runway 18 left.
Crossing runway 18 left. Speedbird 289 Heavy. Amsterdam Schiphol ground. November 677 Kilo Oscar, ready to taxi.
November 677 Kilo Oscar, taxi to runway 24, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 24, November 677 Kilo Oscar.
Delta Uniform Tango Charlie Hotel, contact Amsterdam Schiphol Tower on 119.22.
Echo Lima Alpha Lima 1, request permission to cross runway 18 left.
Echo Lima Alpha Lima 1, cross runway 18 left.
Crossing runway 18 left, Echo Lima Alpha Lima 1. Amsterdam Schiphol ground. Foxtrot 1978 Alpha, ready to taxi.
Foxtrot 1978 Alpha, taxi to runway 24, contact tower when ready.
LL02, request permission to cross runway 18 left.
Taxiing to runway 24, Foxtrot 1978 Alpha. Contacting Amsterdam Schiphol Tower on 119.22, Delta Uniform Tango Charlie Hotel.
LL02, cross runway 18 left.
Kilo Lima Mike 11 Heavy, request permission to cross runway 18 left.
Crossing runway 18 left, LL02.
Kilo Lima Mike 11 Heavy, cross runway 18 left, please expedite.
Delta Uniform Tango Charlie Hotel, request permission to cross runway 27. Crossing runway 18 left, Kilo Lima Mike 11 Heavy.
Delta Uniform Tango Charlie Hotel, cross runway 27.
Crossing runway 27, Delta Uniform Tango Charlie Hotel.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground. Alpha Bravo Charlie 123. Ready to taxi to runway 27.
Alpha Bravo Charlie 123, taxi to runway 27, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 27. Alpha Bravo Charlie 123. Thank you. Good day. Alpha Bravo Charlie 123. Stand by. LL04 Heavy. Amsterdam Schiphol ground. Sierra Alpha Uniform Delta India Alpha. Ready to taxi. Amsterdam Schiphol ground. Sierra Alpha Uniform Delta India Alpha. Ready to taxi to runway 22.
Sierra Alpha Uniform Delta India Alpha, taxi to runway 22, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 22. Sierra Alpha Uniform Delta India Alpha.
Delta Uniform Tango Charlie Hotel, contact Amsterdam Schiphol Tower on 119.22.
Contacting Amsterdam Schiphol Tower on 119.22, Delta Uniform Tango Charlie Hotel.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground. Sierra Alpha Uniform Delta India Alpha. Ready for pushback.
Sierra Alpha Uniform Delta India Alpha, pushback approved, expect runway 22.
LL04 Heavy. Request frequency change. Pushback approved. Sierra Alpha Uniform Delta India Alpha.
LL04 Heavy, contact Amsterdam Schiphol Tower on 119.22.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground. LL04 Heavy. Ready to taxi.
Echo Lima Alpha Lima 1, contact Amsterdam Schiphol Tower on 119.22.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, November 881 Delta Hotel, ready for pushback.
Sierra Alpha Uniform Delta India Alpha. Request frequency change.
November 881 Delta Hotel, pushback approved, expect runway 18 center.
Pushback approved. November 881 Delta Hotel.
Contacting Amsterdam Schiphol Tower on 119 at code 22, Echo Lima Alpha Lima 1. LL04 Heavy, runway 27, cleared for takeoff. LL5, cleared short of runway 27.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 27. LL04 Heavy.
Holding short runway 27, LL5. LL5, line up and wait runway 27.
Amsterdam Schiphol Tower, Air Force 157. Inbound on the ILS runway 27.
Line up and wait runway 27, LL5. Air Force 157, continue inbound.
Continuing inbound. Air Force 157.
LL5, runway 27, cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 27, LL5. Echo Lima Alpha Lima 1, line up and wait runway 27.
Sierra Alpha Uniform Delta India Alpha, request frequency change.
Line up and wait runway 27, Echo Lima Alpha Lima 1. Sierra Alpha Uniform Delta India Alpha, frequency change approved, good day.
Frequency change approved. Sierra Alpha Uniform Delta India Alpha, good day.
Amsterdam Schiphol Tower, LL02, ready for departure at runway 27, departing south.
Echo Lima Alpha Lima 1, runway 27, cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 27, Echo Lima Alpha Lima 1. LL02, line up and wait runway 27.
Amsterdam Schiphol Tower, Speedbird 001 Super, inbound on the ILS runway 27.
Line up and wait runway 27, LL02.
Speedbird 001 Super, number 1, runway 27, cleared to land.
Number 1, cleared to land, runway 27, Speedbird 001 Super.
Amsterdam Schiphol Tower, Kilo Lima Mike 11 Heavy, ready for departure at runway 27, departing west.
Kilo Lima Mike 11 Heavy, hold short of runway 27.
Holding short runway 27, Kilo Lima Mike 11 Heavy.
LL02, runway 27, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 27, LL02.
Kilo Lima Mike 11 Heavy, line up and wait runway 27.
Line up and wait runway 27, Kilo Lima Mike 11 Heavy.
Kilo Lima Mike 11 Heavy, runway 27, cleared for takeoff.
Amsterdam Schiphol Tower, Lufthansa 997, ready for departure at runway 24, remaining in the pattern. Cleared for takeoff, runway 27, Kilo Lima Mike 11 Heavy.
Lufthansa 997, runway 24, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 24, Lufthansa 997.